Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So there is a mission in the second movie Red Zone against this BROLY fight. This is against the first, DBZ BROLY movie Red Zone fight. Actually, I guess, they could eventually do a Red Zone stage for the second DBZ BROLY movie, huh? Okay, so Kale is right there. I guess I'll probably just float Kale off right away. The mission we have to use here is a full pure Saiyan team against this BROLY Red Zone stage. Now, the two second stages are, potentially kind of threatening. So I don't want to underestimate them too much. But as you guys see, I did decide to try and have a little fun with this, right? Like, this BROLY Red Zone, it's a real Red Zone stage, but it's not like, this is not a fight that's on par with some of the more recent, very dangerous fights we've got. For one, obviously, we have 3 phases here. BROLY is, for kind of like this level of stage, BROLY is kind of tanky, right? Like, that final phase of his, he is at 70% damage reduction, which is higher than the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial bosses I've got, for example. BROLY is probably going to kill the enemy BROLY right here, though. I don't think bringing this BROLY is going to hurt us in the long run. I suppose the domain could cause a lot of these characters to take extra damage. I think LR killing Khalifa is probably the big character we would have to kind of be cautious with. I think most of the other characters we have here should be able to perform pretty well in this fight, right? Obviously, Dokkan Fest God Goku's going to be fine. I brought Tech God Goku. We're able to, give him some extra run as well. That does finish BROLY off right there. Okay, sure. Remember, this BROLY has 3 phases. 3 that we're going to have to go through. Oh, this is actually very good. Wow. That's very good for us. Yeah, don't mind me. I will take advantage of BROLY just completely allowing Kale and Khalifa. Remember, I hate EZA Kale and Khalifa. You guys, I think, I do like the way Kale and Khalifa's EZA turned out. Oh, nice super attack dodge. I love that. Just in that I could prove something I always try and say I do, which is that I don't have agendas, or like I don't really cope for characters besides just literally what they can do in these stages. And you guys remember LR Kale and Khalifa back when they originally came out? I mean, they were #1 by far. I thought at 55% they're better than every other character in the game. It was ridiculous. They were so obscene. It's just like unreal how busted they were. But their EZA was so mediocre. It's crazy. I mean, it doesn't help when we get just normal, right? Obviously, they need to stack defense. Doing the attacks does build up their dodge chance anyway, though. Dragon Fist, of course, is going to be phenomenal in here if we do manage to get his Dragon Fist standby. I mean, we'll see, right, if we get it or not. Okay, so the friend, God Goku, he's the one that's been built up a little bit more. I guess we'll just keep building him up. And then BROLY. BROLY is probably just going to kill. Do you guys think BROLY is going to kill this BROLY right here? I feel like we got a real shot. I think he really could. It depends on how many crits, obviously, BROLY gets. And then next turn, we will be ready to transform into full power BROLY. We're also going to get Kale transformed. Now, Kale, I might try and find some other stage to do a showcase for Kale. I think maybe Kale and Khalifa could be good for the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial BROLY fight. Because I look at Kale as a character that potentially could tank the BROLY Chi-Lion Lemo at the end of that stage. That's so devastating to deal with. Kale could tank that. Could tank against that boss. LR, Kale, and Khalifa. It's probably deep enough in the fight where Kale and Khalifa will be able to have stacked up enough defense to at least be able to handle the normals. Would they? I mean, they're just so bad. I don't know. They need to do so many supers, and they're one of these characters that could really cuck you with normals. The other thing, too, with LR, Kale, and Khalifa, remember that they get a significant stats boost. What is it? When you're under 66% HP, I believe it is, right? And they get I think, an additional and a significant stats boost. But it's just one of those characters where it's like, enter the turn at 80% HP, and, we're juiced. It's over. It's GG. Actually, I'm curious. I just want to double check that. Like, what exactly that ability gives them. I believe I remembered it correctly, but let me just double check. So they get 66% attack and defense, and an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super when HP is 66% or less, is how that goes. All right, so let's see what their stats are. Yeah, dude, they're so terrible. Awful. Awful character. 289k defense. It's just offensive how bad they are. Alright, so we got our girl Kale out. Kale transformed is still a firecracker, a dynamo. Transformed Kale is ridiculous, even today. I mean, she's so damn busted, that Kale. I just wish that she had more competent Universe 6 allies to be able to use her a little bit more effectively, but again, I mean, there's now a variety of different difficult stages all over. We have the Supreme Battle Spectacle. We have several relevant red zones. Kale, thank you. Kale, I'm literally sucking Kale's dick. How hard? Like, Kale, please, girl. Can we, like, destroy this boss while I'm just going to town on her? Like, my God, Kale. Don't let me down, girl. I'm literally like the biggest Kale defender. Damn, so we don't have Dragon Fist. I might not transform God Goku. I think it would probably be in our best interest not to transform God Goku. One thing I love about Daddy Broly here is how well Ki works for him. Yeah, let's just hit this. Perfect. That gets us to what we need. We could hit that. God Goku has his 6 orbs. And then Dragon Fist, I mean, he's still able to do his thing. Okay, we shouldn't really have any concerns here. Oh, there's the super attack right there. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see how much damage. Is this just like double digits? 100k. All right. Broly does do, I mean, real damage here. So it's 1.4 million, which certainly isn't the craziest at this point. But Broly does get 30% attack on that super attack effect as well, the enemy Broly. So, again, kind of a real super attack right there. But obviously, our daddy Broly just completely ate that. Dragon Ball Super Broly just shitting on DBZ Broly. And I think that probably should be it. The saddest thing in the world would be, like, if we don't kill Broly on this turn, and then Kale does not kill him next turn, and then DBZ Broly has, like, a sliver of health and snipes out LR, Kale, and Khalifa. Oh, my God. It would just be the worst. Single worst thing ever we could possibly see. Additional normal, but it's still a crit, so it did ridiculous damage. Crit normal that did 6 million. Thank you, Broly. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. If you're gonna do 6 goddamn million on a normal, yeah, look, he did double the damage God Goku super attack did with a normal. Thank you, Broly. That's fine. If your normals are gonna do 6 million damage crits, you can do normals. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Dragon Fist probably won't finish, so we are gonna need Kale to close this out for us. But I do have full faith that Kale is gonna be able to do that. It is crazy. They didn't give this Broly any, like, real special mechanics, right? No lock, no AoE, none of that stuff that he, you know, oftentimes, remember, like Broly bosses, they have locks, they have, you know, AoEs, all these things. I mean, everyone, you know, I mean, I haven't heard anyone crying about AoEs anymore because, I mean, all the new bosses don't really have AoEs. It's not like a primary focus, but, like, people were crying so much at the end of 2023. Oh, my God, AoEs were crying. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But it's like, dude, like, AoEs have been, like, that's like the first boss mechanic was AoEs. Like, the very first one. The original, like, that Broly we just fought, the original Dokkan Fest Broly from 2015 had AoEs, right? So, like, they've always been around. They're coming again, too. Like, don't say I didn't tell you so when Supreme Battle Spectacle UI has, like, AoEs or some shit, man. Right? Like, you know, or, like, Sorta Hope Trunks is doing AoEs. Like, yeah, guess what? That stuff, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be something we're gonna see. So, there we go. Not really too tough of a mission. We were able to kind of have a little bit of, you know, fun. I could bring out Kale and Khalifa. I figured Kale and Khalifa, we could probably hide them effectively in this fight. And, yeah, it wasn't really too bad at all. So, let's just go ahead and grab that final mission there. And then now we do have all of the missions done for the second movie Red Zone. Fantastic. I do love that not only did they give us, you know, a bunch of fun stages, including the fight against Hirudegarn and stuff like that, but they also gave us a bunch of missions for several of the stages. Really, really good stuff. So let me know what you guys think of the second movie Red Zone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.